Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Bluezynski Be Pro here in NHL 26. So last episode, if you did not catch it, it wasn't a super eventful episode. We did only pick up a goal and an assist, which isn't a whole lot, but I think we're still working at least on our all-around game, which is good to see. So we're at least playing a little bit better defensively. It's going to be interesting for this episode because we are going to be playing on the right wing for the beginning because there was an injury, as you can see, to David Camp. So unfortunately he's out, which means Pontus Holmberg moved up to the third line, and now we're going to be playing with McMahon and Robertson. So hopefully we could do good on the right side. It is a little bit different because we are going to be shooting against the board, so I'm hoping that doesn't impact our goal scoring too much. But like I said, we haven't been super good as of late in terms of offense anyways. As you can see over those last 6 games that we did in last episode, only picking up that 1 goal against the Detroit Red Wings and picking up that 1 assist against the New York Islanders. But in general, our plus minus is not that great either over those last 6 games, so I'm hoping to improve on that. But I do feel like we've had some strong defensive efforts in those games, regardless of the plus minus. Just a couple of fluky goals, like against Winnipeg, there was like a weird bank shot and stuff like that. So hopefully we can be better going forward, but I think Dave is getting some good development. He's up to a 76, so he's getting closer and closer to being actually listed as a depth forward. So anyways, with that said, let's get your guys' comments. You guys have to say about last episode, and then we will get into the next 6 games, which will wrap up this entire chapter. So the first 2 comments are from Dylan Burrows. The first one says, spend the X Factor point and get Big Tipper. So I don't know if it only costs 1 X Factor point to get Big Tipper, but we could take a look and see if it does. I guess they technically all do cost 1, and you have to upgrade it, right? I'm not too sure exactly. Let's see. Oh no, some of them do actually cost more than 1 point. So if we wanted to get Big Tipper at some point in time, which is right here, it would cost us 2 X Factor points. So we do still need another X Factor point before we could get that. So obviously that's what we're going to do when we get another X Factor point. Hopefully we could get that somewhat soon. And obviously to upgrade these current ones and all that, you have to meet specific requirements. As you can see, we need to get our balance up to a certain amount before we can get Big Rig even higher and strength even higher. So we will have to start looking into making Dave a bit more stronger on the puck, I guess, just to get his Big Rig up there, which makes a lot of sense. And then also you'll need to have 3 X Factor points by that point in time. So I guess for the most part, we'll probably just work on getting some new X Factors into these other locations, and then eventually we could upgrade our Big Rig and all that to be much better down the road too. So hopefully that doesn't take too long, but that could take multiple seasons of work before we end up becoming one of those players with some really good X Factors. Dylan also says, side note, I just went 9 points, 5 goals, 4 assists in 7 preseason games and got sent to the AHL. That's so frustrating. Think I'll leave this mode in the past, to be honest. That's annoying. Makes me not want to play. And I've seen some people make the NHL right out of the preseason. Other people have been sent down. I think right now, I don't really mind them sending you down at the beginning, to be honest, even if you are playing good in the preseason, because it kind of makes sense that, like, a rookie, maybe they should actually, instead of sending you down right away, maybe give you, like, a small trial run in the NHL, like 2 games, and obviously, if you're not really picking up your pace or anything, then you could get sent to the AHL instead of just sending you to the AHL regardless. Maybe that would be a more realistic way of things, but I do like them including the AHL a lot more in this, just because I feel like the AHL is kind of a fun league to at least play like full seasons in. Like, it would be nice if you could play more than just 8 games. Like right now, it seems like you get that full trial run, and then if you're good enough, you'll actually play in the NHL for the rest of the season. So I have never seen a person get sent down mid-season unless they were a goalie. So, yeah, I do like the way they have it set up right now, but I do think there's definitely a lot of fine-tuning they could do to make it a bit more immersive in that sense, where you could spend maybe a full season in the AHL. I still want full seasons in junior as well, to be honest, because then that way you can build up your draft stock throughout an entire season. So I hope that eventually they go to those type of things, but who knows what's on their agenda. And the last and final comment from I'm the Quiet One, who says, I think the coach is screwing you by benching you a lot, LMAO. And yeah, our ice time definitely has been a little bit problematic. We could go back to our player stats so you guys could kind of see what the ice team has been like, even though we did technically just see that. But yeah, our ice time has definitely been not the best for us on paper. As you can see, 322 last game, 526, 633. Like, we're never usually getting more than 7 minutes in a game. There's some games that we get even less ice time, like 3 minutes only, but in general, we're getting around 7 minutes, with occasionally some games with more than that. So I'm hoping that at some stage we can find ways to get onto the special teams and all that, but obviously that's still going to take work. The good thing is at least now we're actually in part of the shootout lineup. If we actually go over to the extra lines into the shootout, you can see Dave is the number 5 guy behind Matthews, Marner, Nylander, Tavares. So at least if we do have a shootout game potential like we did in last episode, there is a chance that we will actually be able to maybe get our team a game-winning goal in the shootout. So anyways, with that said, we get 6 games in this episode, like I said. So Philadelphia to start. In Philadelphia, let's get there. I don't think we've played the Flyers before, but I could be completely wrong with that. Maybe we have actually played them. It's hard to remember at this stage which teams I've played and which ones we haven't, but I don't think we've ever played actually in Philadelphia before. So let's see if we're able to find a way to get back on the score sheet. We did have a point in the first game of this chapter against the Islanders. The second game we didn't. So maybe we could find a way to get this form score up there if we have a solid game here. I am a little bit under the weather as well, so hopefully that doesn't impact how I play in this episode. But let's see how we do. And see if the sim engine could also be on our side in this as well. Because we're on a winning streak, which is the good thing at least. Because the team was on a losing streak in 2 episodes ago. So we are up 1-0 early on. I don't know who scored it, but it is an early start to this one for us. And we're starting 10 minutes into the period pretty much. We got to go to the right side. I almost forgot about that. It's kind of weird playing right side, but we got to make sure that Robertson's playing on that left side. I mean, I could cover for him on the left side, but it is kind of weird playing on the opposite wing, and that's my fault. That's already my fault. Justin Brazeau, a guy that's been really good this season in real life. That's not a great start for Dave. First shift, and he's already a -1. Well, that one's kind of on me, but also that's kind of a rebound that you shouldn't probably let out if you're Stolars. Because I need to be covering that point, man, but I don't know why Stolars let out such a big rebound like that. And there's like 3 guys kind of bunched up in the slot too, so is it on Dave Foley? Maybe. But I think I probably shouldn't have let that shot get through, but also Stolar shouldn't be letting a rebound like that. That's just a goal that you definitely have to have, so, which is not great. We are going to get one more shift. It's 2-2 now. Holmberg scored for us, but Barron scored right back. Yeah, I feel a little bit slow to start this episode, but whatever. Robertson. Oh, can't find McMahon. Dave's going to go to the front. Dave gets it. He scores! Okay, what the heck was that? I don't know if the game wanted to give me a goal, but I am really shocked I got that in. Because there was not even any, like, vibration in my controller when I shot that. But our first shot of the episode is in the back of the net. Has a nice pass there, and Dave just backhands it in. Past Fedotov. Alright, well, that's a good way to respond to a -1. At least we're back to even 0, and that also helps our offensive grade out. Off to a better start in this episode. Nice little 5-hole shot on Fedotov. I think I got him cheating kind of on the post a little bit because he wasn't expecting that pass. We got to go into instant replay and take a look at that a little bit more. But that's a nice way to start the episode. I feel much better about that than obviously being out there for a goal against. But yeah, this is just a backhand shot. And yeah, he isn't down. He's a tall goaltender, but you can see he gives up all this ice. And we're easily going to slide that in. So, not the biggest celly from Dave in the world, but that is nice to see. This almost looks like it would be a meme just because of the guy mad at the background. We got to take a screenshot of that because that could easily be memed, even if it does show that we scored a goal. So that's probably our last shift of this first period then, right? Yep. All right, so currently we have the difference, 3-2 after 1. Pretty high scoring first period, to be honest. Wasn't expecting it to be super high end of a first, but nice little pass there from McMahon, and then we backhand that in. I think Fedotov was thinking we're going to like pass that, but we managed to backhand it off. Yeah, I think this chapter is going to be much better in terms of offensive play. I just feel like it, just based on the fact we had an assist against the Islanders, and now we already have a goal against the Flyers. I think we could definitely pick up some more points in this episode compared to the last one, but who knows, maybe we're going to have some really bad games coming up. Come on, Brandon. Oh, over to Dave with the broken stick nearby. Dave finds McMahon. McMahon. Back to Dave. Dave throws it over. Gets it back again. Dave will hold on. Throw it to the point to Riley. Riley finds Carlo. That shot is deflected wide. At least our line's getting some good pressure here. Dave will battle it free. Dave looks around. Throws it across. Can't find McMahon. McMahon again. Good pressure from this line. Nylander's out there now, so we probably should go on a change. which we will now. So despite us being out there for a goal against early in this episode, I feel like we're definitely starting to find that offensive touch a bit more, and our team goes up 4-2. Matthews has been really good as of late too, so that's another big goal for him. Let's go back to our right side again and cover this point man here. Oh, we need to cover this dude because he's getting open right to the slot. Michkov scores. Oh my goodness. Well, we're a -1 again. That's not on Dave. That's totally on the defense. Who did he just walk around? I took my man and covered him so he wouldn't get a pass in, but he just took this himself. Was that Morgan Riley he was on? No, it was Carlo? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Michkov is filthy. That's a nice goal. Yeah, he got around Carlo, and then we kind of screened Stolars a bit, but we're only 5-5, so Stolars should be able to see over us, but that's a perfectly placed shot. Yeah, that's some nasty hands by Matvey Michkov. As he goes like this to wide, he goes back, he makes a move like that, it's a little stutter, and then he gets Dave right there to reach at it. Goes upstairs on Stolars. Yeah, I don't think we really screened Stolars, but our defense dropped down to a D+ because we've been out there for 2 goals against, which I do not like to see. Okay, let's get to the point. We almost got stuck again. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that hit the post. Get it out of the zone, Dave. There you go. Man, our team is stressful in their own zone. Here you go, Dave. Oh, he gets hit. God damn it, man. I feel like it's so weird playing on the right side now. I don't know what it is. Oh my god. Bobby Brink to flex it. We're a -2 in this game. We've been out there for 3 goals against. Holy crap. Yeah, this game is definitely trying to make us have a bad time here. This one is deflected in. I don't know if it hits. Yeah, it definitely hit Bobby Brink, but he's kind of wide open behind Robertson. And OEL doesn't pick him up either. Yeah, this game's definitely trying to screw with us here. That was close to being a high stick, but it wasn't. And it just trickles by Stolars. At least we have a goal, so we're not -3 tonight, but goddamn, every time we're out there, I feel like our team doesn't know how to play defense. And then also, I feel off on this right side, so it doesn't help things. Go with it, Robertson. Use your speed. Yep. Hey! Okay, Nick Robertson. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Use that speed. That's a big answer. And our team gets the lead back. And our +- at least drops back down to a -1. But that's still not going to, I don't think, impact our defensive grade. But Robertson just uses the speed himself. I just basically drive out wide in case he wants to throw it there. But what a shot, too. Nick Robertson's been pretty good when he's been in the lineup. He's been scratched a lot because I guess technically we might have stolen his roster spot, but that's a nice shot upstairs. And I will definitely take being another plus on that zone. There you go. Robertson finds Dave. Dave will scoot in. Dave looking around off a body and right to the net. I was trying to throw that across. Robertson, go with it. Yep, there you go, Riley. Dave. Dave will find Riley again. Oh, Fedotov to save. Okay, that's a good little play. Stuck there. Okay, go McMahon. Go. You got it, Bobby. Yep. Oh, good chance. Not a most dangerous shot in a row. Did we trip a guy? Yes, we did. God damn it. What the hell is this? That's going to hurt our team play grade. As Dave takes a penalty. As we were basically poke checking for the puck, and for some reason the stick just ends up going over to Sanheim, who gets knocked into us. And Dave Bluezynski goes to the box for 2 minutes. But, yeah, this has been a really, really weird game to start this episode. Normally, Dave doesn't take penalties, and normally we're not out there for that many goals against, or 4, actually, in the same game, but, yeah, really weird start to this episode. I hope the other games aren't like this. I really hope we go back to the left side for the next game. Like, if David camps out for a long time, playing the right side is going to make me a little bit insane. Nice stick there, McMahon. Yep, good job helping out the defense. Nice pass all the way up to Robertson. Dave's going to jump into the rush, too. He got it. He shoots it. Turned away by Fedotov. So that might improve some of our defense grades a little bit. Tanev finds Dave. Dave will scoot up with it. On the right side, Dave's still with it. Over to McMahon, and that's turned away. McMahon's got it again. One-timer there by McCabe. Misses by a mile. Oh my goodness, it's a 3-on-2 because I got trapped behind. Nice block by Benoit. Benoit finds Dave. Dave will skate. Dave will skate still. We'll throw a shot to the net. Trying to find a rebound chance there if Robertson could have got to it. The answer to that will be yes. We do hold on to the win 5-4 in Philadelphia, which is good. Dave does pick up a goal, but also had some really weird results in terms of taking a penalty and also being a minus player quite a bit. Let's take a look at our stats in that one. But, yeah, 1 goal -1 in 8 minutes of ice time. So, hey, I say we're just getting around 7 minutes of ice time. That's definitely one of the games we've gotten the most ice time in quite some time. But we do get 3 shots on goal, 33% shooting, 43 seconds of puck possession time. Not a bad game in that sense, but I don't like that I was out there for so many goals against. That's definitely something I'm looking to improve upon. But I think once we get Dave's stick checking and stuff better, we should play better defensively, hopefully. Alright, so where are we going down in? Probably some things, I'm guessing. Yeah, penalty kills dropping way off. And then shootout is still going up. Okay, well, that's good. At least we're going to be a good shootout player potentially at some stage. But obviously, since we're always a minus kind of player, it's hurting us in terms of actually getting some special teams. Alright, so that was, oh, okay, we actually got a positive score on that one. I am surprised, kind of, but no. It says we're on a chapter average of 47 now, but it actually was a good game. As you can see, there's like a green up arrow, so I guess it was a decent enough game. But I'm kind of surprised on that. Alright, our next game's against Vancouver. It's a home ice game. So let's hope that we play good in this one. Much better defensively if we can. Let's double check if we're playing right wing or left wing again. Just because I don't want to be accidentally playing on the wrong side. We're back to our left side again. Kampf is back. He's not fully healthy, but that's good to see. That's good to see, because I honestly hate that right side. I don't even really wish we put that as a secondary position at this point. It's just kind of weird, though, because I used to really like playing right wing, but now when it's like better for your offhand, it feels like left wing always just makes a lot more sense. But I've never played Vancouver before, I don't think, so this should be interesting, going up against Quinn Hughes and all that. Let's see what Dave could do as we have our first game on home ice of this episode. See if we can continue winning games, because like I said, this team has been winning as of late, but Dave's had some mixed results. Alright, good old Canadian battle here. Throws it to McMahon. McMahon will hold on to it. Finds it to Dave. Dave will bust through the middle. Still has it. Throw it back to the point. Tanev. Holmberg. Tanev again. And he scores! That was such a weak muffin shot. How did that go in? Well, we do get another assist, which is good. So we are picking up a lot more points to start this episode, but this is definitely a goal that Thatcher Demko should have had. How the hell did that even go in? Like, he had it with his glove, it blocks out, falls in between them. Some strange-ass goals, but the former Canuck scores on them, of course. Yeah, let's see this better from this angle. Off the glove, inside, and then it finds its way in. I feel like the game just wanted us to get an assist there, maybe, but good start. Good start for Dave, picking up a point, and that's a good first shift. Much better starting off the game as a +1 rather than a -1, and our team didn't make it 2-0 as Gavrikov is also back from injury too. Dave will use that speed, trying to get around Philip Hronek. Will hold on, look around, finds it, Holmberg in the slot, and Demko to save. Go with it, there you go, McMahon, Holmberg, over to Dave, last chance of the period, not a good shot, it is blocked. I felt like I needed to get a shot off, so. It's funny because the fans were shouting shoot though when I had the puck, and I almost felt like they were saying blue instead of shoot, so. But yeah, that muffin goal has us up by 1, and then the other goal, I don't know who scored it, but good to see us up 2-0 after the first period. This team has been like really good. I think we're, maybe if we win this game, we're maybe on a 7-game win streak, maybe 6-game, can't remember exactly, but definitely a lot better than a few episodes ago when we had that losing streak where we lost 9-1 to the Stars. We got benched for 15 minutes in that second. Are you kidding me, coach? Something. Oh, that might have hit me. I blocked my own teammate's shot again. Not a surprise. Holmberg, Dave. Blocked. It's Lewis McMahon. Oh, he had a chance. That net was open for a little bit. We got to cover the point, man. Nice pick off by Holmberg. He finds Dave. Dave will try and use some speed against Carrier. Finds McCabe, who jumped in the rush, and Demko to save. No, we're going to get another shift. Pettersson does make it a 1-goal game, as in Marcus. There you go. Go, McMahon. McMahon holding on to that puck. Dave's going to help him out and get to him. Oh, my goodness. Somebody get open. There you go. Ah, that didn't get through. Because it would not be good if they came back from behind, because then they probably end up winning. But it is going to be 2-1 after 2. Not a bad game so far. This one definitely feels a lot better, even though we only have the 1 assist. But yeah, I do like that we're starting to find our points again like we did a couple episodes back. So, oh my goodness, get back. There you go, Tanev. Yep, you got it. Tanev found Bluezynski. Here comes Bluezynski out wide. He's going to look around. Throws it back to the point to Tanev. Over to McMahon. Over to Bluezynski. Turn away. Bobby up to Dave. Dave will take it. Dave will skate up with it. Use that speed, Dave. There you go. Gets the ground. Quinn Hughes is a great defenseman. Turned away by Demko. And it is going to be the end of the game for us. We win 2-1. All right, I'll take that. That's not a bad game. It is 1 assist early in the game, but I think we did some good things on the puck. We had a much better plus-minus, so at least we weren't out there for any goals against. I will definitely take a win like that. So Dave's final stats against the Canucks, 1 assist and 422, so we got like half as much ice time as we did last game. Yeah, we were +1 with 2 shots on goal, 40 seconds of puck possession. Not bad. It's kind of funny that we still only have 1 hit registered to our name at the moment. It was against the Islanders. Like, I'm kind of surprised we haven't thrown more hits, but we're up to 15 points in 32 games now, which is looking good. B- offense, C defense, C+ team play. Go up a little bit on the penalty kill. Shootout drops off a little bit because we didn't score a goal, I'm guessing. But I'll take it. All right. Let's see what we're working with. We got actually a good positive score on that again. So our chapter average has gone up to a 52. So we're starting to get that consistency maybe a little bit better. We got a 68 score in that game. Hopefully we can get this closer and closer to that 75. We only have 4 more games to get it up to 75, so it's still a lot of work. But I feel like we're finding some consistency in this episode, which we didn't in last one. So let's get to the next game, which is against Colorado. We should be getting some energy back, I think, soon, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. I thought so. Just felt like it was a while since we got one. We have 7 energy, so we might as well go back to Dave's health and make sure this is just full-on healthy. We will definitely put some towards... We could put some towards X-Factor points if we really want to get Big Tipper, but I feel like trade points are still the way to go for the moment. Maybe I'll do 1 to X-Factor points just to get that within range, and then we'll do 1 towards trade points. And then these other 2 points will still be for our health, just in case it starts to drop off because Dave gets hit or something like that. All right, we're playing Colorado next, who's 3-6-1 in our last 10 games. It is in Colorado, though, which is a pretty damn tough building. Let's actually take a look again if we're playing still the left side. Yes, we are. Okay, good. I had to make sure that Kampf didn't get re-injured because I know at least in franchise mode, if you put an injured player in the lineup, it always seems like they get re-injured. So, anyways, let's get to this next game against the Avs. We're going to be playing against Nathan McKinnon and all that probably. Don't know who else is on that team now, but let's see if we can find a way to win in Colorado and keep this winning streak alive, of course. And then, of course, also hoping that we could continue to pick up points and all that so we could get that form score a little bit better. 52 out of 75 is obviously better than it was earlier, but there's definitely still a lot of work to go to get it to stay around a 75. So here we go. Let's see what we could do here. Looks like Wohl is starting this game. So this one we might give up a little bit more goals because I'm pretty sure Stolarz has been better. And apparently it's a 4-on-4 and we're going to be out there because Tavares and Colton took penalties. Oh, here you go. I don't think we've ever played with Max Domi before in a shift, so this is kind of exciting. There you go, Max. Oh, I tried to find it to him and he got tripped up by the goalie. Shouldn't that be a tripping penalty on their goaltender? Maybe not. Oh, there you go, Dave. Just play some defensive hockey. There you go. Over to Domi. Max will carry it in. We got OEL jumping in, so Dave's going to cover the point. Domi goes to the net himself and he scores. We do get an assist again. I don't know if Domi was going to look for Dave if Dave jumped up, but I had to cover for the point because OEL was way up in the play. But that's a nice way to start off this game against Colorado with another point. Yeah, I definitely feel like maybe the game's trying to give us points because of how last episode went, but yeah, play starts with a big hit from OEL. And then, yeah, Domi just walking right to the net himself, getting around to whoever number 4 is. Looks like Jacob McDonald, I think. And then he snipes his 5-hole on Blackwood. And yeah, Bobby McMahon still throwing his weight around. Jeez. He's absolutely been throwing a lot of hits this season. And he is still leading the league in hits. Carlo's number 2 and Holmberg's number 3. So 3 guys that we're usually out there a lot with are leading in hits, and then Dave only has the 1 hit so far, which is hilarious. Oh, that was dangerous. I thought that shot could have got deflected because those guys were just right against us. Hey, Sim Engine goal. Yarncroak makes it 2-0. McMahon finds Dave. Dave will try and get around. I don't know who that is. Number 2. It starts at the point. Oh my goodness. Terrible pass by Dave. Nelson picks it off and he scores. Of course it has to beat New York Islanders franchise mode legend Brock Nelson, huh? That's all on Dave. But also, I don't even know where he came from at all. Like, I saw he was near the point, but he picks this off so well. And then OEL's not fast enough to get back at this point. And then he just goes upstairs on Wool. That's an absolute brutal pass. But, and a very nice goal, though, from Brock Nelson. I can't complain about Brock Nelson too much because that guy was really good for me in my Islanders franchise mode, but damn. And I also traded him to Colorado before he got traded to Colorado in real life, which was pretty cool, so damn. Nice poke check there by Dave. We got to be careful poke checking it like that, though. Oh, what a steal by Dave. And then he finds it up to OEL. We got to go on a change, I think, because that still will hurt our chapter average a bit. We go up 3-1. Nylander scored with 25 seconds to go. So we will be up by a pair of goals going into the second. But yeah, Gavrikov did try to go for the 1T on that, which maybe he shouldn't have. So that's definitely on probably just Dave and Gavrikov. But I think I just saw Dave in the crowd in that ending of that goal too, which is hilarious. Let me actually take a look at that, because I'm pretty sure I just saw Dave in the crowd, which is kind of hilarious. Let's see. Yeah, Nelson put it in, and then there is the Toronto Dave in the crowd, and he's just like, bro. He was disgusted with himself about that one. Yeah, that's funny as hell. There we go. Tanev, Holmberg, over to McMahon. Bobby still carrying it. Dave will drive out wide. That rebound was there. Dave will get it. Look around. Throws it over to McCabe. That shot's blocked. I'm going to cover the point here for a bit because we do got a defenseman in deep. There you go, McMahon. Oh, good try. Yeah, Tanev was literally just hanging in around the slot, so I'm not going to just go into the slot too. Got to be good for our defenders in covering that point. Looks like there's multiple goals on the Sim Engine, and it's both for our team. Domi scores another one. That was a power play goal, and I'm not too sure who scored the other, but we're up 5-1. All right, we're out there against Nathan McKinnon's line, so we got to be careful. McKinnon and McCarr, they have their top line out there against our 4th line. Dave taking his speed. Looking around, throws it back to Gavrikov. It hits the post or the crossbar, one of the two, but damn. He's going to juke that goaltender to hell. But yeah, we almost get an assist there on that Gavrikov blast. Oh, it actually deflected off of McMahon. I didn't realize McMahon deflected that shot. So that would have been a goal for Bobby, but off the crossbar. As you can see how slow this puck goes, and then it eventually gets deflected upwards. Okay, let's get out of the zone here, boys. We don't need to be stuck. Manson, nice block by Dave. That's going to help some defensively. All right, are we getting another shift in the second or no? Okay, we are with 7 seconds to go, so they will give us a little bit more ice time going into the third, but it's literally going to be like a 1-second shift. Yep, there you go. That's it. I didn't even have to really do much. All right. Well, 5-1 going into the third. Looks like at least our team's going to win unless there's a colossal, like, failure in the third. We do need to still get more shots to the net because I think it said we need 16 shots, right? And we only have 10. So that's definitely still a goal we need to try and achieve in these last few games of this this chapter. Or am I blind? I don't know. I thought that's what I saw, but maybe not. Here you go, Dave. Use that speed. Use that speed. Cale Makar's fast. Oh, yeah, he is definitely fast to try and hold off. Throw that to McMahon. Oh, my goodness. Nathan McKinnon's there. Get back, Dave. Get back. Nobody's covering Val. Oh, my goodness. At least that came back out. Looks like there's more goals on the board, apparently. And it's one more for the Avs, and we win 5-2. So we got benched for the last bit of the third, too. So not a lot of shifts in this one against the Avs, but we did pick up a point early in this one again. And our team does pick up another win. So nice to get, I think, 7 or 8 wins in a row at this point. So our final stats, damn, Domi had a 3-point night. Good for him. But we picked up an assist, 4:22 of ice time, even 0 because we also were out there for that Brock Nelson goal. 34 seconds of puck possession time. which is not too bad. We do need to start taking more shots to the net, though, because I think I need that to get that form score higher, too. Or not the form score higher, but to achieve maybe getting up in lines. But B- on offense, again, is good to see. C- on defense, C+ team play. We are going up in penalty kill because we were in even 0, but our shootout is dropping off again because we did not score. Alright, our chapter average is still going up, it looks like, but it is down from last game, so a little bit of a downfall, but a chapter average of a 55. We need to get that up by 20 points in these next 3 games, which means basically getting like almost perfect games, I feel like, which is going to be tough. And we do still need 6 more shots on goal over these next 3 games, so let's hope that we get the ice time to actually get those shots. As we play the Mammoth in Utah. So this is the first time I think we've ever played in Utah, so I'm excited about that. Should be a fun one. They're 20, 21, and 5, so they're not the best team in the world, but they're definitely the type of team that could probably take you off your winning streak. So let's not underestimate them. Let me actually just check again on Dave's health, make sure it's good. Still peak, which is fine. Okay. I just want to make sure it's not dropping off too much. I guess I don't really need to use points towards it unless it's in the yellow, but I just don't want to really get to that point where it's in the yellow and Dave's like slow as hell out there getting injury prone, because I prefer to be healthy as much as possible for Dave. So anyways, let's see what we could do against Utah. First time in that building, in that state. We'll see what it looks like and see if we could help this team to our 30th win of the season, because we're on 29 wins this season. Alright, this is the first time I've seen like the arena presentation, I feel like, for Utah's arena too, so this is kind of neat. With a little bit of fire coming from the top. I did see that they have now a mascot, which is kind of funny. So I don't think it's in the game yet, but hopefully they add that eventually just for the fun of it. Holmberg. Go with it, Holmberg. Yep, Dave. Nice shot there. We got to take that shot every single time. Who was that even? Oh, that's Logan Cooley. Cooley's good too. Here you go, Dave. Use that speed. Use that speed. You got it. You got it. You got it. Hold on. Hold on. Look around. Look around. Find that to Bobby, who's at the point. Deflected, scores. Pontus Holmberg. Let's go. Another assist for Dave. So this episode is definitely giving us more points, which is good to see. But a nice play by this line again. Bobby McGann's shots deflected in front by Holmberg. A lot of bodies in front of Ingram too. That's a perfectly played goal. Obviously, I could have taken a shot to the net as well, but McMahon just blasts this great deflection off the ice and in the net. Because if we don't get the shots and don't hit that 75 form score, does anything bad happen or what? Oh, that pass I thought was going to come back out of the zone. Oh my goodness. McCabe, Holmberg, over to Dave. Dave will take it in. Let's go for another shot. Oh, that almost worked. I'm surprised on that. It hit his shoulder. Was a rebound out there for a bit too. And so far we have 2 in this game. McMahon wins the draw. Riley will take a shot block. Dave will get to that loose puck. Throw it to the point to Carlo. Out front, McMahon. That's turned away. And then he tried to throw it behind his back, but it doesn't work. Still, Logan Cooley somehow wins that. Oh my god. Was that stopped? I thought that hit the side of the net, but it said denied, so I guess so. Riley over to Dave. Dave will carry it in. Dave will throw another shot to the net to the same area. I feel like Ingram has trouble up there for some reason. Unless they give us another chance with a minute left or something, but doubt it. Yep, no shifts in left in the first. Not a bad first period, an assist and some shots on goal. Got to keep on doing that. Get that form score up there. And also get our shots up there. Oh yeah, it was a save. Damn, man, that was a big one. I thought it hit the side of the net the way it came off, but there's a look at Dave's assist again. Nice little move there. Puts it to the point. Blast by Bobby. Great deflection in front from Holmberg. Off the ice and in. Perfect. Alright. Well, we're on an assist streak more than anything. We have 1 goal in this episode, but I will take the assist, so anything to help out the teammates. Alright. How long until our next shift? Looks like they're going to bench us for a bit. The answer to that is the entire period. Oh my goodness. Coach, I know I had 3 shots in the first, but why you bench me for a full 20 minutes when I have an assist in this game? And of course they tied it up too. Nick Bukestad scored their goal, but that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, why do I get benched? I had a good first period, generated 3 shots on goal, and also had an assist. And we're really low on energy after just using my speed burst like crazy. But here's Dave. We'll do a lap. Throws it to McCabe. Holmberg in front. It's loose and comes free. Dave will find it again. Holmberg again. Doesn't get a shot. We get back defensively. McMahon with the puck. McMahon finds Dave. Dave was on his offside, so he couldn't shoot it. I probably could have tried to shoot that, but I don't feel like I could have. Holmberg. Good chance there. Ingram to save. I feel like our line's definitely been pretty good in this one. Initial thumbnail, but I think that first one I took is one I'm going to use. Here's Dave with it, trying to find a way to get his team a game-winning goal late. Dave will hold on to it, still with it. Backhander turned away. Loose puck in front. Dave finds it. Tries to throw it right back to the net, but he gets like kind of stick lift. Gonna cover here. Oh no. Bukestad spins off of that and gets 2 good chances. I had to make sure to stay on my man there. Whew. I feel like the game wants us to be out there for a goal against or a goal for, but I don't know why nobody was covering Bukestad right there. There you go, Carlo. There you go. Over to Dave. We'll go with it as fast as we can. Just use that speed to get out. We have like no energy left. Oh my goodness, I feel so slow. Over to Riley. Deflected around to the net. Doesn't get through. All right. This is going to a game going to overtime. Yes, it is. So if this game doesn't end in overtime, there's a chance for Dave to have a shootout opportunity in Utah. But at least we got a point in this one, but I hope that we could obviously keep this win streak alive. I literally thought that the game was going to give us a goal against, and then we're going to be a minus late, but we weren't, so that's good. All right, Sim Engine, what are you going to give for us? Are you going to give us another shootout game? And the answer is yes. I feel like it's never decided in overtime. It's always decided in a shootout, which is kind of strange. Because usually in real life, 3-on-3 at least, it seems to mitigate the shootout, or whatever you want to say that word is. I can't even remember what word I'm looking for, but here we go. Shootout in Utah. Can we see if we get a shootout opportunity in this game? Obviously, it depends if it goes to 5 rounds or not, but Matthews up first. In on Ingram. Makes a move. Scores. All right, maybe we might not get an opportunity, but our team does score on the first shot. As Matthews makes a good move there. Gets Ingram to bite. Puts it upstairs. That's a good way to start it off for the team. I think our team's been pretty solid in the shootout, but we're probably still like around 500 in it. So that's a good way to start. All right, who's up for them? Keller. Clayton Keller, the captain of Utah. Walking in on Wool. Turned away. All right. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get an attempt in this game, but I'll still take a win over getting the shootout attempt. Mitch Marner walking in and out. And he's turned away by Ingram. Hopefully they don't score here. Hopefully they don't score here. It is Dylan Gunther. All right. He's got a good release, so you got to watch out for that. Gunther walking in on Wool, and he scores. Yeah, maybe we are going to get an opportunity. Maybe we are. Nice little move there to the backhand by Gunther. He goes upstairs. As we'll head to round 3 with a tie in the shootout. Yeah, this arena is definitely a lot more unique with that back wall that says Delta. That's kind of interesting. Like, there's a lot of separation from the second deck to the first, I guess. Nylander now in the 3rd round. Walks in, and he scores. Okay, maybe we won't get a chance. Nylander might have won it there as long as we could get a stop on this next shot. But another nice backhand goal. Nice soft hands there by Nylander. And who knows, maybe that one will win us this game. Our top line usually does a lot of good work in the shootout for the most part. But we did have a marathon of a shootout last episode, I think it was, where it went 15 rounds. Logan Cooley has to score. Cooley in on Wool is turned away, and we have one in Utah, so we don't get a shootout opportunity. But I will definitely still take that. That continues our win streak as Wool hits the gritty, of course. That's such a weird-ass celebration to do. But another shootout win for us, which is good. Dave's always the last one off, it seems like. Which is kind of funny. Alright, well, another win is another win, and we do have an assist in that game too, which is also good. So, yeah, 5 minutes and 5 seconds of ice time. Not a lot of ice time, but an assist. +1, 4 shots on goal, which will obviously help us get to that shot amount when we need to. 43 seconds of puck possession time. Alright, well, let's see what our next game is. I don't remember who we also play next. I feel like Vegas might be next still. Potentially. But, yeah, B- on offense, C+ defense, C on team play. We're going down in everything, which is kind of surprising, but oh well. Okay, so looks like that game was kind of an even game. We stayed at a 66 compared to that Colorado game, so our chapter average jumped to a 57. And we do have Vegas and Winnipeg left in this episode. I don't really know if there's a way we could get our chapter average to a 75 at this point, but we're obviously going to try our best and hope that our team continues to win games at least. But we do only need 2 more shots left on net, which is good, so not a lot of work left to go there. I'm trying to think even if we get 100 in these last 2 games, like if we scored 2 goals and an assist in each of these games, I don't even know if that would get our average up there enough. So, anyways, let's see what happens. Let's go to a game in Vegas. We've never played in Vegas before. It's another road game, of course, and in Winnipeg's probably a road game too, my guess. But let's see what we could do against a tough team. Jack Eichel and all that, of course. Mitch Marner's not there, which is funny because he's on our team, of course. But I wonder if they brought in anybody to basically be that in the offseason or not. They're surprisingly below 500, which is kind of strange. Oh, wow. Vegas. Maybe Dave's doing some gambling on his off time. Who knows? Stolarz is back in net for this one as well. Okay, Morgan Rielly with it. He's pretty low on energy, probably from getting bumped around. McMahon. Come on, Bobby. Nice pass to Dave. Dave will skate in. Dave holds on to it. Oh my goodness, and Howden takes me off the puck, but Dave steals it back. Dave walks to the inside, gets his chance, and that's turned away. Keep on the point here, Carlo. Over to Rielly. Rielly finds Dave. Dave just barely gets by Nick Hague. He finds Holmberg alone, and he's turned away. Dave will steal the puck back. Finds Rielly, and that shot doesn't get through because I might have blocked my own teammate shot again. Dave battling with Nick Hague. Can't get that puck back. That might be our second hit. Let's get back defensively. Nice job, Dave. See, even if we don't have points, we just got to make those smart defensive plays and read those passes. Oh, Tanev's jumping in, so I'm going to cover for him on the point. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god, we got to look at a replay on that. Aiden Hill is insane right now. Holmberg walked in, found Tanev. We're covering the point for him. Tanev makes a great pass. Bobby McMahon has this net to shoot out. And oh my goodness, the big save by Aiden Hill there. Absolute robbery. Like, he's already down, but then he just grabs it with the glove before it goes behind him. Crazy. And McMahon looks to the skies. He's just like, god damn, why did that happen? Well, that's what happens sometimes. At least it wasn't Dave getting robbed, but that's insane. They're going to show it again, of course. Yeah, that's crazy. It didn't even look like he had the move that much, too. Like, he was in good position to make that save, but flashing the leather like that, that's going to hurt McMahon and make him not score properly in this game. Bluezynski tries to get around Hague. Hague's a big man, so I'm going to just keep on going. Holmberg's denied, and Dave's got it back again. Finds Rielly. Over to McMahon. McMahon throws it down low. Holmberg will get to it. Dave will get open for him. Rielly can't get it through. Dave's going to be the first man back. I don't feel like I've ever been the first man back on this place. Who knows? Maybe he'll be brutal in the second. So it's going to be scoreless after the first period. But that's like a very, very solid first period. We've had some really good chances. We've set up some good plays. Just got to keep on going. We need 2 shots on goal, so I think we have one already in this game because of that Howden turnover. Let's go over to our left side. Holmberg with it. Finds Dave. Dave will look around. Finds Tanev at the point. That shot goes wide, but almost works. McMahon found it. Jumping in on the rush. Dave getting poke check from behind, but still finds it up to Holmberg. Holmberg back to Dave. Dave will hold on. Tries to shoot it. Can't get it through. Do we get multiple shifts in a second, please? Don't bench me for the rest of it, coach. I know you want to, but okay, there you go. Well, they're up 1-0 now. William Karlsson, this might be the end of our winning streak, the way it's going. Holmberg finds Dave. Dave will find it back to Holmberg. Rielly. There you go. Dave's got it back again. Dave will look around, throws a shot. We might as well shoot it there. I think we could have probably got a pass to McMahon, but at the same time, it's probably one that Hill would try and, like, dive and poke check it away. Get out of the zone, boys. Let's get out of the zone. There you go. McMahon. Oh, Dave's going to help on out there on Morgan. There you go. Dave using that speed again against Nick Hague. I feel like we're always against Hague. Walks inside, shoots it. Hill to save. I could have definitely looked for some passing options, but at that point, might as well get a face-off in their zone. You got a shot to the net again. We don't have a good offensive grade really in this game, but it's not a really terrible one either. So the Sim Engine's giving somebody a goal. It's us. Okay, that's good. Austin Matthews has tied the game up 1, so at least it will be a tied game going into the third. But yeah, that was a good chance for us to score. There was actually some bodies in front, so that's a good way to put a puck to the net. All right. Well, third period of this game, and then we got a game against the Jets. This has felt like a long episode, but I've only been recording for an hour and 16, so pretty much on normal pace, it seems like. But other times he uses that reach. So, oh man, that looked nasty. That looked nasty. Benoit might have took that slap shot in the face. Let's take a look at this. Smith goes for the slap shot. Oh my goodness. What a warrior by Benoit. I think, yeah, that goes right off the visor. Good he's wearing a visor, because that would be dangerous. But he actually kind of reacted to that play afterwards, too. See, he rolls around like this and grabs his face. Like, people talk about EA not having some sort of realism with things, but that's pretty cool. And then, of course, he gets kneed in the head, too, by Riley Smith. What is this? Poor Benoit. Oh, there you go, OEL. Had to make sure I threw it over to somebody, and then OEL turned it over. I got to play defense here on Ivan Barbashev. Nice play by Dave. Carlson almost busted in still. God damn. There you go, OEL. I have not a lot of speed left or energy left, so please. Oh my goodness. I think Dave being in that spot might have helped things a lot. Get out, OEL. Just pass that puck. Thank you. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. I thought we were totally going to lose that game on that shift. At least we have a B- on defense. Like, we don't have a point in this game, but this has been a good defensive effort game for Dave. We got to work on that well-roundedness, right? So our point streak will come to an end, but I literally thought they were going to win it late there. Like, that puck came out weirdly into the slot, and then Dave being right there might have saved that rebound from going in. So, all right, overtime. Is it going to be decided in overtime, or is it going to be another shootout? Because I swear every time it goes to overtime, nothing happens. Another shootout. I wonder if the game is, like, programmed that way, that when you do make the 3-on-3 lineup, then you actually do play in overtime, but other than that, it only goes to a shootout or something. I don't know. It just seems really strange. Oh my goodness, that hit, though, by Bobby. I didn't even realize that one. God damn. All right. Well, anyways, we go to a shootout. If this goes to round 5, Dave will get an attempt. If not, hopefully we find a way to win like we did last game. There's definitely been a lot more shootout games as of late since Dave's been put in the shootout lineup. Matthews in on Hill, and he's turned away. All right. Next up is Jack Eichel, of course. Oh, man, Eichel's dangerous. He's got good hands. Turned away, but the rebound, or not the rebound, but the puck found its way in. What the heck happened here? I think it went blocker side, and then Stolars just did not hold on to it. Of course Eichel scores. Yeah, that one right underneath the blocker area. Jeez. Well, that's not good. That's not good, as you can see the Vegas skyline also in the arena. I didn't even notice that. But now Marner's almost got to score here, unless they don't score on their next one. Marner hits the post. Oh, he had a wide open net too, and somehow didn't score on that. And now a chance to win the game for Mark Stone. Are we going to have a winning streak end here? No, we're not. Big save there by Stolars to keep it going. But now Nylander has to score to keep our winning streak alive. Nylander in on Hill, and he's turned away as our winning streak has came to an end in Vegas, unfortunately. Tough way to end that winning streak, but it was a good winning streak. Our point streak ends as well, but I still feel like we had a strong game as a player, but unfortunately our team ends up losing that one. We do still get a point as a team, which is good, but sucks to lose that one a little bit. 6:31 of ice time, 3 shots, even 0. We had the puck for over a minute, but we did not get a point. I am surprised we didn't pick up one in that. I feel like that was a strong game, but unfortunately a shootout loss. And now we have our last game of the episode against Winnipeg before we find out what ends up happening with Dave. But we're on 17 points in 35 games, so like I said, that was a strong defensive effort. No points on the board, but I think we did good. All right, so that one, apparently our form score was 25 points worse than a 66. So our chapter average has dropped to a 52, which means there's no way for sure that Dave is going to go up to the third. Even if we got 100 in this game, there's no way, I don't think. But let's still have a strong showing. It is in Winnipeg. They are a team above 500. Our team is 9-0-1 in our last 10 games. So, like I said, at least there's some good positives with the team. And how close are we to the trade deadline? I guess that's in March still, but it's going to be interesting to see what the team does in terms of trades. Like, are they going to bring in some new line mates for Dave? Or are they going to upgrade just a defensive core? I don't even know what they really need to upgrade, but I think we're ready to get into this last game. Let me actually just take a look and make sure Dave still has good energy. The answer to that is, he's energetic, which is a little bit low, but it's not low enough that I should really worry, because we are going to be getting more energy back soon, I think. So let's get to this last game of this episode and see if we could get another point in this one, just because we didn't have against Vegas. And let's see if our team could at least find a way to win this one. The Jets are a tough team, but we can beat them. We can beat them. I hope Hellebuck's not in net, though, because if Hellebuck's in net, he's a tough goalie scorer, and I think he probably would be playing, but you never know. Could be their backup, which is Eric Comrie. I guess last time we played them, it was Comrie in net, though, wasn't it? I think so, because I remember him having that delayed game penalty. So here you go, Holmberg. Oh my goodness. Oh, Yell finds Dave. Dave at the point. Dave will look it in, throw it in deep. Holmberg. Back Dave. He can't get a shot. Holmberg gets a shot. He scores, though. What the heck was that? Hellebuck allows a goal early. We pick up a point. There you go. That was one of the most weird-ass goals I've seen in a bit. Every time against the Jets, there's something weird going on. But we tried to go for a shot. We lost it. And then I don't know how Holmberg gets this in from where he is, but he finds his puck, gets it in. Weird reaction by Hellebuck. And I do like that we got another point on that play, but I was trying to get a goal there, but I will take an assist. I'll take an assist. I got to see how that leaked through Hellebuck, though, because I don't know exactly what happened. Let's see. So he just goes for the shot here, and it ends up going underneath the glove after it hits him in the stomach. And then it finds a way to get knocked in right here off his glove comes back and hits it in. All right. So a bit of a fluke assist to get, but Holmberg will take that. Holmberg's been having a good episode, and it's already 1-0 for us. Now they're probably going to bench us the rest of the period, right? Just knowing our head coach. Most of the period. And they did tie it up, though. I don't know who it was, but 1-1 game early. McMahon wins it cleanly. Dave gets possession of that puck. Here he goes. He doesn't have a ton of speed. Doesn't feel as fast as normal, but he'll still have possession of his puck. Look around. Still with it. Looking around to find a man. Finds Tanev, who tried to shoot that. Didn't work. Dave poke checks it. Gets it back. Oh, that almost worked. I thought I was going to get a poke check assist at first, but then they threw it back to me, and then I had to shoot it because I was in the slot. And that's probably it for the first. No, it's not. We get another shift, but they do go up 2-1 as Kyle Connor has scored. Oh, we got to get back here. Oh, what the heck? It's behind the net. Why can't I get that puck? God damn. And, of course, they found it. Oh, my goodness. I thought they were going to put that rebound in. That was scary. Oh, and then they hit the post. Jeez. You know the game wants them to score when they get possession of that puck when I thought I could have grabbed it, but it was literally stuck on the net. Dave, Balling, it's in the zone. Dave has it, finds McCabe, and I hit the post. McMahon to Dave. Dave will hold up, finds Tanev again. McCabe with another shot. Tried to deflect it, I think. Get me to deflect it, but I could not deflect that. Here we go. Tanev banks it ahead. Dave's got possession. Oh, he's got it still. Dave walking in, still with it. I tried to get the goalie to go down and get out of position, but he just did not bite whatsoever. Like, the coach has at least given us chances to play in this last game, but who knows how many shifts he's going to give us in the second again, because it seems like whenever you get a lot of shifts in the first, then he's just like, you know what? You don't deserve a lot of shifts in this next period. So, here we go. Second period, down 2-1. Let's find a way to tie this game up, guys. Tommy Novak, let's steal that if we can. We did steal it. We got hit. No penalty. I thought that was going to be maybe a cross-check. Now I got cross-checked. At first, I thought that first hit was a penalty, but we got possession back of it, and Tommy Novak just went ape mode. Like, look at this. He just cross-checks Dave almost, not in the chops, but that was kind of a weird hit. Alright, well, at least it draws our team a power play. I feel like our team is starting to get a little bit more struggly since our winning streak ended. Get away. Oh my goodness. Oh, they wave it off. Was it kicked in? Oh, goalie interference. This actually might come back, which is good because I feel like that, yeah, that's definitely goalie interference. Because this puck is there, and then Velarde kind of comes in. Stolarz can't find a way to freeze it because of that. Yeah, that one's definitely going to come back, I think, which is good because I thought I was going to be a minus player right there. Originally, I thought that was kicked in, but it was not, I guess. And that does come back. Velarde's got it again. He dumps it in. Let's cover the point here. Oh my goodness, what the hell is this? What the hell was that? Is it always time we play Winnipeg that the game just was like, oh yeah, you gotta be a minus. That's why the disallowed goal happened. But what is this? What even the hell is this? Oh my god. That's another EA Voodoo goal against the Jets. I gotta look at a replay on what exactly happened on that. But Velarde gets credited with the goal. The guy that had the disallowed goal. God damn it, man. This is annoying. So Velarde's getting credit with this goal for this little dumping. And the reason why is because Chris Tanev takes possession of this puck. He has one hand on his stick, I think. Yeah, he tries to break it out. For some reason, the game, I don't really know why, the collision detection makes his stick go like this and then push this weirdly over to here. I think it's because his stick is in this position. So it's basically following his stick. But it then has Stolarz have this little bit of space open behind his pad. And this just gets knocked right back in. God damn. That's absolutely outrageous. Wow. Okay, well, it will remain 3-1 going into the third. So we're still in this one, but god damn, man. That goal against is going to piss me off still. Because look at our defensive grade because of it. It's literally a C. It's not the worst, but it shouldn't even be a C. It should be still like probably C+ or something. Sim Engine has given another goal to the Jets, and we do get scratched for the first 10 minutes of the period. Streak here soon. Oh, pick off by Dave. Dave walks in. Ah, come on. Rebound was there too, and we almost got an assist, I guess, because of that. For yourself, yep. Nice. Okay, he finds Dave. Dave will look around. Dave will look back to the point. Finds Benoit. Almost a good chance there for a deflection for Holmberg. He threw a nice screen. Doesn't work. Let's see. Yes, it is. We lose 4-1. Dave does pick up an assist in this last game, which is good to see again, but this team's now lost 2 in a row to end this episode. Not terrible still, but yeah, that goal that made it 3-1 still going to just be annoying. And like I said, Connor Hellebuyck's a tough goalie to score on, and he was really tough in this one. But our final stats in this last game, 1 assist in 6 minutes and 10 seconds of ice time. We did have 3 shots on goal and 47 seconds of puck possession time. So there's that. Now we got to find out what Dave's final form score was. I don't think we're going up to the third line yet, but that's okay. But I'm hoping at least we came relatively close, which I don't know for sure if we did or not, but looks like we're still growing in a lot of areas. B- on offense, again, C on defense, because of that own goal, and a C+ on team play. All right. So what do we got, Coach? Probably staying where we are. And yep, that's what I thought. You're doing well, so we're going to keep you in the same roster spot. I appreciate that, Coach. I'll stay on the 4th line. I don't mind playing on this 4th line, to be honest. But we finished with a 53 out of 75 on the form score. Oh well. Definitely was hoping it would be like higher than that, but at least we had the 20 shots on goal. We picked up a lot of points in this chapter too, so I think we're at least getting better, which should give us better results hopefully soon. But I guess that means we need to set our theme for the next episode as well. So let's advance. Looks like our next game is going to be against Minnesota for next chapter. And what does our agent want to do? Set up our chapter thing yet? Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think if we really... I'm trying to think if we want to do the 2 points again. I feel like the 2 points was hard last time and it helped us not get a lot of offense. So let's just keep on going with the humble approach for now. Just because we know we can get the shots, but we just got to have the points that follow with it, if possible. So there is that. Are we getting any energy back now as well? Yes, we did. Okay, good. And looks like next chapter we're going to have some good games again, I guess, because it's going to be broken down into 2 parts. But we'll have Minnesota, Detroit, Vegas, Colorado, Buffalo, and yeah, also Seattle. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this and get Dave's energy back up. His energy is a little bit low, so we'll put this back to full if possible. We are going to get our next X Factor point here in this episode as well, and put 2 more points to trade points. So now that we have that second X Factor point, we will definitely give Dave a big tipper. I didn't want to go to trades, goddamn. Big tipper is one of his abilities, just because I think obviously that's a good one for him. We do like to try and go to the net to deflect things, so we might as well give him big tipper here, which it's right there. I always forget what the X Factor looks like. So, oh, it's not unlocked yet, is it? Oh, wait, I can unlock it by pressing X. I thought I had to press A. Boom. There we go. So Dave has a new X Factor. He's now got Big Rig and Big Tipper. And we'll see if we can maybe get some deflection goals in the next episode because of that. So there's that. Anything else we want to take a look at? I guess our player stats for this episode. So let's go to good old Dave's stats. What overall are we now? Still 76, but now we have obviously those 2 X Factors. Dave has also turned 18. I forgot about that because Dave's birthday would have been recently, because we set it to, what day did we send his birthday to? I can't remember, to be honest, but yeah, I guess it was Dave's birthday recently. So now you can see we're up to 18 points in 36 games, so we're basically a point every 2 games. We have that 1 penalty, so that was our first penalty in our NHL history. We had 1 in the AHL too, but I think, I didn't know, maybe it was preseason we had it, yeah, because it wasn't in the AHL, but been a long time since we took a penalty. Even 0, which is good to see. 80 shots on goal, and we're shooting 10%. 531 on average of ice time, not great. 1 hit only, which is pretty awesome. 8 block shots, I'll take that, and a 61 to 31 giveaway takeaway ratio. In this episode alone, let's take a look at what we got here. So in those 6 games that we played in this episode, yeah, we were pretty good. We had 5 points in 6 games, 1 goal, 4 assists. Our plus minus was a +1, and then we also averaged around 3 to 4 shots a game. We had 1 game with no shots, but we still picked up a point in that one. So, yeah, I think we're definitely improving. We're definitely still putting up a lot of giveaways, but we've had some games with more takeaways, which is nice. So, there is all of that. So, Dave's improving, but still a lot of work to go before we probably get up to a 3rd line spot or above that. So, anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Dave Bluezynski Be a Pro. So in next episode, we will have another 6 games as we look to keep on the offensive side of things, keep winning some games like we were earlier in this episode, and then hopefully also keep on working on our defensive game. I think it definitely was a lot better in this episode compared to last episode, but there's definitely still some hiccups that we need to work on. So looking forward to seeing how Dave progresses as we get closer and closer to the trade deadline. So anything down below, and I'll see you guys next time.